This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Remembering the events of the Latimer Massacre, that and more next. Hello and welcome to another day of local information. I'm Ken Karen. I thank you for watching. It's been 125 years since the Latimer Massacre occurred in our area, and every year there's an event that remembers what happened on that day in September of 1897 and those who died. Here's Lisa Sugar with today's news feature.
Each year at this time, a very important event is held in our area. It is a service of healing and remembrance of the Latimer Massacre. The Latimer Massacre took place back on September 10th of 1897 in Latimer, Pennsylvania. Today, I am very pleased to be joined by a native of Latimer, Father Anthony Generos, who is a pastor of Most Precious Blood Church in Hazleton and also Queen of Heaven Parish. And he is also a member of the Hazleton Ministerium Association. Father Generos, it's a pleasure to talk with you again. I know this event is especially important to you. You're from Latimer, and you don't want people to forget what happened on that horrific day back in 1897.
Indeed, and this is the 125th anniversary of that occurrence. The Hazleton area is replete with all kinds of happenings. This particular one is significant in as much as it involves the history of the area during its coal mining experience in the latter part of the 19th century, when a lot of immigrants from the Eastern and Southern European continent came to this country hoping for better dreams and finding work in the mine fields of this particular area. And it is particularly important to me. I have reason to believe that, some of my ancestors were at least at work in the Latimer mines on that day. So I've been raised in the tradition. It used to be a Catholic tradition to remember that day with a Catholic Mass on the site of the monument in the entrance of Latimer Mines. And so I kind of grew up on this, and we've picked it back up with my return to the area 10 years ago already now, and done it with the ministerium. And that's important too, because not all of the people who were involved in that tragic event were Catholics.
We lost 19 miners that day, so tell us a little bit about what happened.
The mines were operated in a particular sort of fashion that was not union representative for the people who labored there. And during that time period, there was a lot of consternation between the labor and the people that owned and operated the mines in the greater Hazleton area. The thing that I think set this particular event off was around the idea that the mule boys, the boys who took care of the mules, who literally brought the mine cars out of the mines with the coal loaded in them, were asked to come to work early and stay late without pay. And of course, their parents were motivated to seek, justification, wages. And so they began a protest march in Harwood, in the Harwood mines, and to take that protest to the Latimer mines, because the same owners owned both locations. People need to have a familiarity with the area. Harwood is probably on the southwestern end of the city of Hazleton, and Latimer is on sort of the northeastern side of the town. And so they began a peaceful protest, marching only under an American flag, and a posse of the sheriff in Luzerne County met them at the entrance of the town of Latimer. And one thing led to another. A gunfire erupted. And as you pointed out, 19 people were killed that day, and scores of others were wounded. We remember it because someone once said, if you forget history, then you're doomed to relive it. And the bottom line is that exploitation is a part of the human experience, no matter what age we live in. And so remembering the past in the present helps us plot the future for generations to come.
This event, again, is happening on Sunday, September 18th. I know the anniversary is the 10th, but it's on the 18th at 3 p.m. at the Monument at Latimer. The public is invited to come out and remember what happened. So as you said, Father, history does not repeat itself.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. Remember, in an emergency, our emergency room is the safest place to be.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
Here's our forecast for the National Weather Service. On Tuesday, a chance of showers and thunderstorms before 11 p.m., then a chance of showers between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. It'll be partly cloudy with a high near 73 degrees. We have a 30% chance of precipitation. On Tuesday night, mostly clear with a low around 51 degrees. Wednesday is sunny with a high near 75 degrees. Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low around 53 degrees. Thursday is sunny with a high near 69 degrees. Thursday night, clear with a low around 47 degrees. Friday is sunny with a high near 70 degrees. And Friday night, mostly clear with a low around 49 degrees. Coming up, the Vice Chair of the Department of Medicine at Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton gives us some facts about monkeypox. After that, we get about 2 minutes of cuteness overload from the Hazleton Animal Shelter. It's our Adopt Me segment. In sports, Hazleton Area High School Athletic Director and longtime sports journalist Fred Barletta Jr. and Standard Speaker sports editor Dave Seaman look back at some of the best local teams and players that they've covered. The Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce is now accepting nominations for their 2022 Business and Community Awards. The awards are up on your screen. The deadline to nominate a business or person is Friday, October 7th. To make a nomination, call Leanne at 570-455-1509. The Drums Lioness Lions Club is holding a collection of used eyeglasses at the Senior Expo at the Laurel Mall on September 15th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Help the Lions Club give free access to vision correction to those in need. The Schuylkill County Historical Society has several upcoming events, including their haunted history tours and a few discussions. For more information on all of these events, call 570-622-7540, or you can find the Schuylkill County Historical Society on Facebook. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following: Alice May Powell, 82 of Hazleton. Mass is Wednesday at 10 a.m. at Transfiguration Church in West Hazleton. Friends and family may call Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. at the church. The Coffin Hughes Funeral Home and Drums is handling arrangements. Thomas W. Paisley Jr., 48 of Sugarloaf Township. The funeral is Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home in Rock Glen. Friends and family may call Wednesday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the funeral home. And David L. Ryan Miller, 82. The service is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the John J. Pusti Funeral Home in Hazleton.
The obituary report is brought to you by Moran Funeral Home, third-generation family-owned funeral home serving all faiths since 1939. Located at 229 West 12th Street in Hazleton, call 570-454-8341 and go to moranfuneralhome.com.